Alright, we're going to build the elevators today. We're going to go around the outside. We're going to do all the outer pieces first on the right side and the left side of the elevator. And then we're going to take our quarter by quarter balsa stock and we're going to build the frame around the stabilizer. We're going to put a spacer in between the outside of the elevator edges and the stabilizer, and that's to keep a gap there when you're building it so you don't build it too close to the stabilizer. That way when the elevator goes to move, it won't be rubbing on the stabilizer. So I'm using a 1/16 piece of just scrap wood that I have laying around. You can make some or use a piece of cardboard, whatever you need to do. And then I'm going to take a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch balsa and I'm going to pin it right down against that spacer in between the stabilizer and the elevator. Like I said, that way it'll make sure when we go to build the rest of the elevator that we're building it to the right width, and then we don't have to worry about it rubbing up and down on the stabilizer when it moves when we get it to a later stage of the game. So I'm pinning down this 1/4 by 1/4 stick. I'm going to start with the inside pieces of the elevator, I guess I should say the outer edges of the elevator, and we're going to do those two inside pieces first, so when we lay the center piece down that you'll have plenty of space and we can take that stabilizer right out of our way for the rest of the build. So right now I'm going to pull the spacers out for the two side pieces that I put in. I've already done the right side earlier. So now I've got a 1/16 inch gap in between it, and I'm going to go ahead and put these down also for the main leading edge of the elevator, I guess you would say, where the hinges are going to go. And I'm going to just take this piece of balsa and stick it in here, and I'm going to make a nice snug fit in between the two pieces I've used as a spacer already. And after I get done pinning that down, then I'm going to take the whole stabilizer right on out of there. I'll make a cut right here and try to get this as snug as possible. And the most snug all this wood can be, is the better the glue is going to hold to everything. So that's what we want, is just a nice, good, snug, tight fit. And when you go to zap everything down or glue with CA, everything will be perfect. Now there's a center piece on that stabilizer, or on the elevator front end there, the leading edge. The piece I'm pinning down now, this piece is going to be cut into two sections right in the V in the center there. But I'm going to pin it all down, and I'm going to keep this piece completely together until the entire elevators are built, and then we're going to go ahead and put a joiner wire in, or you can use a dowel if you don't have a joiner wire. I'll get into that a little bit later after we get the entire elevator built. So right now everything's all pinned down pretty much, and things are looking snug and pretty good. Nice tight fit. So I'm going to pull these spacers out of here. And now I'm going to go ahead and take the stabilizer right on out of here as well, because we won't need that in our way for everything. And now we know that we have our width to the elevator where it won't rub up and down on the stabilizer. So there we go. Now we'll go ahead and start the outside build. We're just going to frame the elevator just like we did the stabilizer. We're going to start with the outside pieces first, and then we're going to go all the way around to the inside. That's just about how it's going to be.